Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Widgets and Wonders. This is my show about great products from small companies. Now today we're going to take a look at some pre-colored, ready to assemble MDF terrain from Blacksite Studios for the post-apocalypse. This collection is all about end of days, sort of Fallout style, blown up nuclear war kind of stuff, and will be perfect either for a war-torn modern setting or a post-apocalyptic ravaged in the far future look game. Perfect for games like Fallout, Wasteland Warfare. You can use it even for 40K. Scrappers, this is not a test. Anytime you want to have blown up buildings and kind of shattered landscapes. So I'm going to show you some of this stuff right now. I got a bunch more to show you in the future, but I got some kits assembled because I'm filming some more Fallout Wasteland Warfare using the AI mechanic in the coming week, and I wanted to get some more stuff done for it. So let's take a look at some new kits available from Blacksite Studio in North America. Perfect for the post-apocalypse. And so here it is right out of the box. We have the Kingsley residence, the Beaumont residence, the ruined shack, some white picket fences, and some wooden fences, all from Blacksite Studio. And this is the first round. I like to do stuff in batches. This was the first batch of stuff I'm doing for 2 new missions from the starter set for Fallout Wasteland Warfare that we're doing for the AI system. And they are just straight out of the box. So this is, I've done nothing to them. There's been no additional weathering, no additional like cleaning up or anything like that. This is just the way they are, and they're gorgeous. So nice caved in buildings. I like the detail of the fact that the upper floor is in there, and it's got holes punched in it too. Of course, everything opens. There are interior doors that also open and shut on hinges. You can see, and exterior doors as well. All of the window paneling and stuff like that too, multicolor. So this is, if you've not worked with any of the pre-colored stuff before, this is, the instructions are right there on the website. Super easy to build. I built all this morning, and it is just ready to rock and roll. Now, this is all sort of like my weathering and cleaning up. I will take my airbrush and do some additional like dirt marking and stuff, just to kind of like grime it up and make it more post-apocalyptic-y. And the other trick, if you've not ever done this before, if you've not worked with pre-paint trim or you're not going to be painting it, to get rid of the sort of sprue marking, so where it was attached to the panels when it was cut out, just grab a Sharpie, and this is, I'm doing this with my left hand, so I apologize, but the easiest way to get rid of this, you can use this or you can use furniture markers, but I find Sharpies are just cheaper. You just make them go away. So it's super easy. Furniture markers will be just as good at doing this because they're actually designed for this, but you just rub out basically with the edge of the Sharpie all the little bits of sort of different colored stuff from where it wasn't cut by a laser, it was cut by my X-Acto knife, and it makes them go away. You can see I've already done it here on the roof, so this one's done, and then there's 2 more on this side that I'll make go away. And it's just stuff like that, little things. When you're working with this pre-paint stuff, that's my pro tip. If you want to make those parts disappear, grab either a black stripe or different colored Sharpies, depending on what you're trying to make go away. If you're trying to make like a different color disappear, you can just basically draw out whatever it is. So that was the Beaumont residence. This is the Kingsley residence with the wooden slat fences. And of course, all these are in pieces. So with the fences, you get 3 shorts, 3 longs, and one of the longs has a door in it. So that was pretty cool. It's all kind of boarded up. And then, again, a nice, cool, detailed, blown out sort of like, whatchamacallit, blown out roof, and then a nice interior and stuff too. So beautiful interior, just sits over top of my wasteland mat. If you're looking for this mat, this is the 3x3 wasteland mat from GameMat.eu. I've used in pretty much all of my Fallout stuff so far because it's the perfect neutral rubble mat that you can put anything else on top of. So these don't have a footprint per se. The floors tend to have holes in them and stuff too, so it's nice to have kind of a neutral thing showing up underneath when you put them down. And then there's finally the ruined, put the roof back on that, and they lock together. You can see there's actually a little thing to hold them on as well. The ruined shack, all done in like a ruined metallic, and it opens up as well. Some metallic stuff, and it's funny, they really nailed the color on this one to look like all the metallic stuff from Fallout. So I'm kind of in love with this stuff. It just needs to be grimed up. So I'm gonna grab my airbrush and some of my favorite high flow burnt umber and just put some dirt and burn markings on all these things just to make them look a little more worn out. And then of course all my scatter train and stuff too. So I'm going to paint this in sort of in chunks. So this was a nice sort of like little quasi-residential area. And of course all my scatter train will go with it, along with my Fallout specific scatter train from Fallout Wasteland Warfare, which will, again, just kind of set this in the world. But I love, these are just fantastic. They really nailed that, the ruined, crumbling, you know, like this wasn't in the blast zone. This was in the the 300-mile-per-hour wind that comes rushing out of the black zone, and like bits of rubble and things are just tearing off shingles, and it's the sort of like post-trauma basically of a nuclear blast where everything gets torn to pieces basically by the shrapnel being thrown into the zone. So I'm really stoked about painting these up and just kind of adding a little bit more detail, and then we'll be filming on them this week. And so you have another great product from a small company. Now, if you know of a product you think deserves more attention, you can have them email me at guerrillaminiaturegames@gmail.com or Facebook message me at facebook.com/outofthebasement into the streets, and I'll put it in front of as many people as possible. So we'll see you next time for another Widgets and Wonders. Till next time, I'm Ash. Happy gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Deathbed Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.